Hi, it's that time of year where teachers are starting to set up their grade books for the school year. Just a little reminder about one of the tasks in the grade book that is only done once a year, and it is the backbone of the grade book, and without it, your in-progress grades will not calculate properly. When you're in the campus instruction module of Infinite Campus, you're going to go to Gradebook tab. And when you're in the gradebook tab, just make sure your settings are open right here. You can toggle back and forth if you just see the list of students in your roster. And then you're going to go under gradebook setup and go to grade calc options. Now, it doesn't look like a whole lot right now, but once you go down to the bottom right and hit continue, this might look familiar once you start going into it, but again, this is the piece you do once a year. You said it last September and you probably didn't think about it again. You're going to show all, and this is where you're going to set your final grade and all of your weights. So you're going to scroll down and go to Q4 final grade. Make sure it's Q4 final grade. Then you're going to add the marking periods, and if you have a final exam and or a midterm. I know not all classes have a midterm, but you're going to add as many standard tasks as you will accumulate the final grade on. I hope that makes sense. So my first task is going to be Q1 quarter grade, Q2 quarter grade, Q3 quarter grade, Q4 quarter grade, and a final exam. We don't calculate interims in here. Obviously, they're not part of the final grade for the end of the year. And these are where you're going to put your weights in. Now, typically the weights are divided into 100. So if you have 5 different standards that are making up your final grade, then you're going to have each weigh 20%. In some cases, you may have 4, so therefore it would be 25%. Once you put your weights in, you're going to also, at the same time, because this is, again, a one-shot deal you do in the beginning of the year, you're going to go up to Fill Calculation Type and go to In Progress Grade. This is where you can set all of the quarters with the grading scale, which in the case of the middle school and high school, it's grade book. And if you weight your categories, you're also going to select weight categories. If you use score percent value as well, or use that instead of weight categories, you will select that. Now, on the interim reports for each quarter, it is not necessary to have the calculation in there. So if you want to be neat about it, you can go back into each of the interim reports and just select the drop down no calculation. That help maybe visually might keep you a little bit more organized. It doesn't matter if you have it in there, but again, you don't need it for the interim reports. So now once I have all of these populated, including the final exam, because that is 1/5 of our final grade, you're going to go down to the bottom and you're going to save it. Now your grade calc options are set for that particular section. You will have to go into each section that you teach, that you have a roster for and that you have grades for, and set the grade calc options for each section. So you would just select another section and go through the process I just showed you. The good thing about it is once you're done for the entire school year. You don't have to think about it until the following September. I hope this little DIY video was helpful. I know this is a piece that a lot of teachers forget about because, again, they only do it once a year. Of course, if you need more assistance, you can always contact me. I'll be happy to help you in person if it's a little easier that way. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.